Hello guys. Okay, now that we all know how to input data in the register, in a register 74LS195 in terms of parallel manner, serial manner, and also output the data from the register in terms of parallel manner, we also need a new control, because that's not enough. We also need a new control to get full control of the register and how we are manipulating data. So what we will need to add is a system or a control we call write enable and read enable. So these are how they work. So if the write enable is activated, that's the only time when we can feed data to the register. If not activated, we cannot feed data. The 74LS195 register cannot update it or cannot store your input to see in the output. Yeah. So that's that's how it works. For the read enable, we only using if we activate the read enable, we are trying to see what we had stored initially. So it means that you cannot feed data while we are reading. Yeah. Normally you cannot write and read. You cannot do this and do that at the same time. So if we are reading, you cannot feed data at the same time. Yeah, we are only reading. Yeah. So this is how it works in my system. If this pin number 4 is what we are using as both read and write enable. If it's high, it's going to be write enable. If it's low, it's going to be read enable. Like right now it's low, so it means that we are reading, we are not writing. And this means that no matter how we manipulate or no matter how we change the input, nothing happens. You can see I'm turning the input on and nothing is changing in the output. Yeah. So if we want to write data to the register, what do? We press the write enable. Okay, let me just, yeah. Now the system is ready to accept your input from the dip switch. So if I try number 4, the next clock pass, you can see number 4 is on. If we try number 1, let me just, yeah, number 1, you can see it's being updated or it's being stored in the register. If maybe we try number 3, you can see it's being updated. If we turn off number 1, you can see it's off. Now if we want to read from the register, right now it can accept any input. Yeah, but once we were reading, it blocks the input, and only thing you can do is read from it. You cannot write from it. So let's see. So right now I've turned off the read enable. Right now it's only for reading, not writing. So it remembers that you had stored 0011, and no matter how we change the input, you can see I'm turning them off. Nothing happens in the output. If I turn on number 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them, nothing happens, because we are reading, we are not writing. Yeah. And if we try to activate the write enable again, it updates to what you have in the input, and that's how the control works. So this is majorly used in in big circuits where you get we have more than one register, and if you have more than one register, we always use a single data line. Now, while using a single data line, this control is very helpful, because sometimes we want to read from this register and not that one. We want to write to this register, not that one. So you see, this control becomes helpful in that point. But in our system right here, it looks like it's not very helpful, because we can write and we can feed data, and also we can read from it. But in systems where we are having more than one register, it becomes valid, or it becomes a very important control. And that's what we are going to do next time. Next time I'm adding another 74LS195 register, and we are going to use a single data line for both input and output. So in that sense, you can control when you want to read from this and write from that, and do all those things that you want. Yeah. So this is what I want to show you guys today. Thank you. And yeah, so if you have any question, you can still ask, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.